Businessman Raj Kundra, husband of actor Shilpa Shetty, was arrested by the Mumbai police on July 19 in connection with a porn app racket. In what has now been exposed as an international porn racket, content creation firm Arms Prime, along with a UK-based firm named Kendron Private Limited, owned by Raj Kundra's relative Pradeep, has been accused of producing adult content. The content was then made available on the mobile app Hot Shots for subscription similar to mainstream OTT platforms and was advertised on social media. All of these activities are illegal as producing and circulating pornography in any form is banned in India. While the Hot Shots app, described as the world's first 18+ app, has been taken down by both Google Play Store and Apple App Store after coming under the scanner, it should be noted that there are several other such apps which have been silently mushrooming in India. Alt Balaji, Cinema Dosti, Fenio Movies, Fliz Movies, Gupchup, Ullu and Cuckoo are among such apps. While some peddle porn videos, others thrive on content containing soft porn. These mobile apps have been launched on the Play Store along with various subscription models, with most of these apps offering exotic and exclusive content at throwaway prices ranging from 10 to 1500 rupees. These price labs help such apps gain a large audience base extending to Tier 2 and Tier 3 towns and cities in India compared to mainstream OTT platforms. The only difference between these apps and Hot Shots is that while Hot Shots provided adult content exclusively, these apps provide adult content in addition to other short films and entertainment videos. Several reports have also revealed an alarming boom in the consumption of erotica content through such local homegrown apps amidst the lockdown. According to a report by news portal Let's OTT, Alt Balaji, owned by Ekta Kapoor, had reported 60% rise in viewership in May 2020 as compared to the same period in the previous year. An Indian Express report has revealed that the platform is adding 10,000 to 17,000 users per day and has over 1.7 million active direct subscribers and roughly 8.5 million monthly active users. In24 has reported that Fenvo Movies witnessed an increase of about 70%, while visits to Cuckoo increased by 60%. Gupchup also witnessed an 80% increase in website visits from March to April 2020, with Fliz Movies also leading the pack in terms of downloads with 7 lakh monthly visits. Both Fliz and Cuckoo have more than 1 million downloads each on Google Play Store. Interestingly, according to the Mumbai police, Kundra began this business only 18 months ago, with the firm growing rapidly and earning in lakhs on a daily basis. While he initially earned 2 to 3 lakh rupees per day, the amount later increased to 6 to 8 lakh rupees daily. The crime branch has already frozen 7.5 crore rupees in various accounts. According to existing Indian laws, watching pornography on personal devices is not illegal, but sharing and distributing it is illegal under several sections of the Information Technology Act and Indecent Representation of Women Prohibition Act.
If people are trying to make any distinction between obscene content versus erotic content versus pornography content, the law does not give any such restrictions or any such distinctions. On the contrary, the law says anything which is lascivious, which appeals to my carnal instincts, or the effect of which is to tend to deprave and corrupt my mind, if I'm likely to see, read, or hear the same. That becomes the fundamental basis for the purposes of determining the obscenity of a particular electronic content. And the law is very clear. Watching pornography or watching obscenity is not an offense. It's only when you publish, transmit, as well as cause to be published or transmitted in the electronic form, anything which is lascivious, that's the problem.
While in 2018, the Indian government had instructed the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology to block access to 857 porn websites, erotica and porn content on OTT platforms and mobile apps have been enjoying an unchecked free reign till date. The Information Technology, Intermediary Guidelines and Digital Media Ethics Code Rules 2021, introduced recently by the government, is a step towards regulating OTT content.
Clearly, the IT Rules 2021 represent a new chapter as far as evolution of cyber legal jurisprudence in India is concerned, because it's sought to make intermediaries far more responsible and accountable for content that's flowing on their networks. So we have under the IT Rules 2021 the provision that first and foremost, these players, these intermediaries, including social media intermediaries and significant social media intermediaries, as also OTT platforms, that they must have terms and conditions, rules and regulations, and privacy policy, which must inform their users not to publish, post, transmit, or share any information which is pornographic or which is obscene.
Given how things currently stand, the government's move to ban porn sites seems to have been a futile exercise without any concrete impact on ground, as variations of pornography continues to thrive under the garb of erotica content on OTT platforms. A federal report.